Many people aspire to be wealthy, yet the majority will never achieve their goals. They continue to do the same thing and expect a different outcome. In reality, most people are unaware that the decisions they make on a daily basis impact their ability to accumulate wealth. Simply put, their current situation is because of the choices they have made. Fortunately, with a little education, these terrible decisions can be avoided. In this video, we will show you how to avoid 6 money mistakes that will undermine your financial future. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button below for more value-added financial content. 1. Working for the purpose of earning rather than to learn. American businesses are faced with a paradox. When job opportunities are posted, hundreds of people apply, yet hiring managers complain that they are unable to fill positions. What these employers are implying is that they are unable to locate individuals with the necessary skills and abilities. The painful and disappointing reality is that the traditional school curriculum places unrealistic expectations on students and does little to prepare them to acquire the personal traits and mental habits required in today's ever-changing job market. You will eventually be crippled financially if your sole reason for working is to earn an income. You must be willing to learn as you work. What good is 10 years of experience if all you have is 1 year of experience repeated 10 times? This frequently happens when you work to make money rather than to learn. This is a common financial blunder many people make. Every day, people show up for work and do just enough to get by and avoid being fired. They are unconcerned about how they may offer value to the company or even better themselves. When you work to gain money rather than to learn, you end up performing a job that you don't enjoy. These are people who can't wait to get off work because they despise their jobs. This is the reality of the vast majority of people who work a regular 9 to 5. They labor for most of the day, only having fun at the end of the workday or on weekends. Correct this mistake and begin to appreciate your job by altering your attitude towards work and seizing every learning opportunity offered at your work. The world is changing at a breakneck pace, and you can't afford not to learn more about your industry. If you don't, you'll become obsolete and may soon be replaced. Consider someone who is only familiar with a typewriter and refuses to learn how to use a computer. Such a person will quickly lose significance at work. When you learn at work, you acquire new skills along the way. This could easily lead to a promotion, or you could ask your employer for a raise. Your firm is more likely to respond in the affirmative when they see the value you provide to the organization. Or you can take your newly acquired skills elsewhere and get a higher paying job. 2. Depending on a single source of income. Having one source of income is a way of life for most people, and this income is in the form of a paycheck. Unfortunately, the future is uncertain and jobs aren't as secure as people perceive them to be. So what will become of you if you were to lose your job and all of a sudden your cash inflow comes to a halt? You'll begin to spend your savings, and before long, you will be in debt. If you want to be financially independent, you need to have multiple sources of income. Think of yourself like a tree when it comes to earning potential. Do trees have only one branch that bears fruit? The simple answer is no. Flowers and fruits are produced by all branches. You should too. You should continue to develop and learn new ways to make your money work for you. This is not only prudent, but also a secure way to help you sleep at night. 3. Buying consumer goods instead of assets. Your finances will be influenced by where you spend your money and what you spend your money on. Consider neighbors who work for the same company and make the same salary. One may be financially stable, whereas the other may be up to their neck in debt. The difference is what they spend their money on. One person spends their money on consumer goods, whereas another person spends money on assets. Consumer goods are items that you purchase for immediate use, but do not provide any financial benefit. Some may even cost you money to purchase and maintain. Assets, on the other hand, are items you spend money on that appreciate in value over time and may even generate more money for you. Assets add money to your pockets. Consumables do not. You should not expect to have as much money as someone who spends their money on assets if you spend more of your funds on consumables. Impulse buying, seeking immediate gratification, and trying to impress others are all reasons why so many people spend money on consumables. However, to become wealthy, you must learn to buy exactly what you need and resist the impulse to flaunt a lifestyle you cannot afford. 4. Failing to prioritize debt elimination. Even though the majority of Americans are in debt, only a small percentage of them have a set plan to pay it off. Prioritizing debt repayment can make the progress go much more smoothly and quickly. The benefit of setting a debt repayment target is that it allows you to concentrate on paying off your debt without jeopardizing your critical financial goals. The good news is that you don't have to sacrifice your savings just to pay off debt. The first step is to calculate just how much debt you owe in total. This will help you determine the minimum amount you will have to repay monthly to achieve your financial goals within a particular period of time. You should also give more priority to debt with higher interest rates than ones with lower rates. Doing it this way, you will save large amount of money on loan interest. Don't forget to incorporate the amount you want to pay back on your monthly budgets. This will assist you in repaying your loan in the shortest amount of time feasible. While you develop plans to erase debt, you should also do everything in your power to avoid acquiring more debt. Having a budget will assist you in accomplishing this. Also, shopping with the list will help you avoid impulse purchases. 5. Regarding all types of debt as bad. Having debt is something that many people are terrified of. Yet, 80% of Americans have consumer debt. What you have been told about debt is probably wrong. And because of this, many live in fear of debt. There are actually two categories of debt: good debt and bad debt. The rich and those who know better see debt as a tool they could use to leverage to build wealth or increase income over time. Do not make the mistake of believing that all debt is bad because it can hinder you financially. With good debt, there is a potential boost to your net worth, but with bad debt, you will likely see a depreciation of the value of your assets. Student loans, mortgages, and business loans are generally seen as good debt, while things like credit cards and other consumer debt are categorized as bad debts, as they do little to improve your financial outcome. Whether you're borrowing for a degree, a home, a vehicle, or a new business, the ultimate decider of whether your debt is good or bad is this question: will my payback be more than what I put in? This may seem like an easy question at first, but give it a little thought. Are you getting your money back in full and then some? And could you have done something more productive with your time and money? 6. Allowing fear to prevent your success. There are a lot of people who hold themselves back from achieving success simply because of fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. More people have failed because of their fear of failure than because of fear in general. Fear prevents you from taking risks and as a result from becoming successful. When you are fearful, you are in the comfort zone and it makes taking action difficult. So fear is the enemy of success. Fear is a natural human emotional response to perceived threats. It's a survival mechanism that prepares the body for a fight or flight response. Living in a constant state of fear has serious health consequences. Ultimately, fear could affect your productivity and cause you to question your abilities. Do not allow self-doubt and low self-esteem to rob you of your full potential. You should expect and plan for obstacles on the way to success. The reality is that there is no straight path to success. You will face challenges along the path, but there's no need to be concerned. Instead, plan ahead of time and you'll be certain that you will be able to weather any storm that comes your way on your journey to genuine success. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We will see you next time.